Scrub it with me for an ORIF of an ankle. Ready to see what the tech sees? Let's go. One thing that makes a great surgical tech is adaptability. Versatility comes from being able to adjust when things aren't exactly the way you're used to. In the operating room, routine is important, but sometimes you won't have your usual setup, like a ring stand or certain instruments. That's when you have to go with the flow and make it work. In this case, I don't have a ring stand, so I'm finding workarounds. When you're missing equipment, don't let frustration take over. Take a moment, stay calm, and tidy up your field. Clear off what you don't need, like extra wrappers or items your surgeon never uses. I know my surgeon well enough to throw things away like a stocking neck, for example. Sure, there's always a chance they'll surprise you and ask for it, but you can play it by ear and keep your table efficient. When I first started as a surgical tech, I used to get so frustrated when reps came in and wanted to set up right before I finished mine. Now I just roll with it. Many reps were once surgical techs themselves. They know the workflow, and their goal is to help you stay one step ahead. If you look good, they look good, and the surgeon notices. So basically what I'm trying to say is always treat your reps as part of the team. I've been a tech for a long time, and while people see reps as a nuisance sometimes, the reality is that they can be your biggest ally, especially in tough cases. Now, the nurses are fantastic, but reps, they know the specific instruments, implants, and sequence like you do. In some cases, they're the only other person in the room who truly speaks your language. I don't need to organize everything in order right away. I just tell the rep what do I need, and he helps me pull everything out. Now that we got him out the way, we can get back to setting up. I'm used to always throwing things in my ring stand, but notice that when you don't have a ring stand, you just got to make it work. So when I'm grabbing stuff, I'm looking around, where could this go, where can that go, where can this go? A good surgical tech never stops working. A lot of students always ask, how do you anticipate? How do you know what's next? It's because you got to constantly keep moving. Always ask yourself, what's next? What's next? If you're just standing there and hanging out, there's something you could be doing. The instruments are usually the last thing that I kind of pull out. In orthopedic cases, I'm not really worried about the instruments because, like I said before, most of the equipment that we use is from the reps. That's why I have the rep tray closer than the hospital's tray. Now, let's get ready to drape this thing. This should always be the last thing you drape because you don't want to risk contamination. If you notice, I put the drape on backwards on purpose. This is actually a recommendation from one of my followers. It actually works better this way. The only thing is I hate these damn rubber bands. This way works out better because the plastic tabs always break anyways. And remember, scrubbing is an art.